Have you ever found yourself lacing up your running shoes after devouring pizza or instant noodles late at night, driven by guilt? Or maybe you've rushed to the gym after ordering takeout following a long workday, thinking, I'll just burn this off with exercise. But does this strategy actually work, or could it be counterproductive? A survey of 1,500 working adults revealed that 72% have attempted exercise after late night eating. However, more than half reported not experiencing the weight loss results they expected. What's really going on here? Today I'm going to share some surprising scientific facts that might completely change your perspective on late-night eating and exercise. We'll explore the real impact of post-midnight workout sessions on your weight and discover what actually works based on cutting-edge research. Let's start by understanding how our bodies digest food at night. When we eat after 8 p.m., our circadian rhythm has already begun shifting into rest mode. During this time, digestive enzyme secretion decreases by approximately 35% compared to daytime, and our basal metabolic rate drops by about 15%. The critical factor here is insulin sensitivity changes. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that insulin response to food consumed after 10 p.m. increases by a whopping 60% compared to daytime consumption. This means eating the same amount of food at night causes higher blood sugar spikes and more insulin secretion, promoting fat storage. So can exercising immediately after late-night eating solve this problem? Unfortunately, the answer isn't that simple. A study conducted by the Sports Medicine Department at Berlin University compared groups who exercised within 2 hours of eating versus those who waited 4 hours, with remarkable findings. The immediate post-meal exercise group showed a 43% decrease in fat burning rate during exercise compared to their normal levels. Meanwhile, the 4-hour delay group actually experienced an 18% increase in fat burning. This occurs because during digestion, our bodies prioritize using carbohydrates from recently consumed food as the primary energy source. Even more shocking is that exercising immediately after late-night eating increases the risk of digestive problems by 340%. This happens because blood flow needs to concentrate in the stomach for digestion, but exercise diverts it to muscles instead. When food isn't properly digested and remains in the stomach longer, it's more likely to be converted to fat. However, there's an interesting discovery here. Research published by scientists at Tsukuba University in Japan found that the type of late-night food completely changes exercise effectiveness. Groups who exercised after high-carbohydrate late-night meals actually gained weight, while those who ate high-protein foods showed slight weight loss. Specifically, groups who exercised after eating high-calorie foods like fried chicken and pizza gained an average of 1.8 kilograms after 12 weeks. In contrast, those who ate high-protein foods like boiled eggs or Greek yogurt before exercising lost 0.7 kilograms. This difference occurs due to protein's thermic effect. Digesting and metabolizing protein consumes 20 to 30% of the calories consumed, while carbohydrates and fats only require 5% and 3% respectively. This means even with the same caloric intake, protein results in significantly less energy being stored in the body. But there's an even more important finding. A large-scale study conducted at the University of Texas analyzed exercise timing effects after late-night eating. They tracked groups who ate at 9 p.m. and exercised at 11 p.m. at midnight, or the following morning for 6 months. The results were unexpected. The 11 p.m. exercise group gained an average of 0.3 kilograms. The midnight group gained 1.2 kilograms, while the next morning exercise group lost 2.1 kilograms. This directly relates to growth hormone secretion during sleep. Late-night exercise disrupts normal growth hormone secretion patterns. Growth hormone is primarily released during sleep and plays a crucial role in fat breakdown and muscle synthesis. When growth hormone secretion is suppressed by late exercise, fat burning effectiveness dramatically decreases and can even lead to muscle loss. So what's the most effective approach when you've eaten late at night? Research from Maastricht University in the Netherlands provides fascinating answers. Researchers compared weight changes among groups engaging in different activities after late night eating. The first group went straight to bed. The second took light walks. The third did moderate exercise. And the fourth engaged in high-intensity workouts. After 8 weeks, the light walking group showed the best weight loss results. Specifically, the immediate sleep group gained an average of 1.5 kilograms. Moderate exercise group gained 0.8 kilograms. High-intensity group gained 1.1 kilograms, while the light walking group lost 0.9 kilograms. This occurs because gentle activity aids digestion, while avoiding excessive stress hormone release. The approach should also vary based on food type. Research from the Korean Society of Food and Nutrition found completely different metabolic responses between high-sodium, high-carbohydrate foods, like ramen and spicy rice cakes versus high-fat, high-protein foods like fried chicken and pig's feet. After consuming high-sodium foods, water retention increases and bloating occurs. Vigorous exercise during this time can burden the kidneys and cause electrolyte imbalances. Instead, drinking plenty of water and doing light stretching or yoga helps reduce bloating. High-fat foods take much longer to digest. Fats typically require 4 to 6 hours to move from stomach to small intestine. So exercise benefits can only be expected after at least 6 hours. Exercising before then leads to indigestion and significantly reduced fat-burning effects. Timing strategies are also crucial. For late-night eating before 10 p.m., light activity 2 to 3 hours later can be helpful. For eating after 10 p.m., waiting until the next day for exercise is much more effective. For midnight or later eating, focus on next day. Diet control rather than exercise. Individual differences are important to consider. Age, gender, existing exercise habits, and basal metabolic rate all affect post-late night eating exercise results. People in their 20s have higher metabolic rates that can somewhat offset negative late eating effects. But this significantly decreases after age 40. For women, hormonal changes during menstrual cycles must be considered. The 2 weeks before menstruation see increased progesterone, promoting fat storage, making post-late night eating exercise less effective. Conversely, the 2 weeks after menstruation show increased estrogen, enhancing exercise effectiveness. The difference between exercise beginners and experienced individuals is also significant. Beginners face higher injury risks and difficulty controlling exercise intensity after late eating, potentially causing negative effects. Experienced exercisers can accurately assess their body condition and exercise at appropriate intensities for some benefits. So what should you actually do after late night eating? First, identify your food type. For carbohydrate-heavy late-night meals, a 15 to 20-minute light walk with plenty of water helps. The pace should be slightly faster than normal walking, but still allow conversation. For fat-heavy late-night meals, focus on aiding digestion rather than immediate activity. Drink lukewarm water or warm tea, and do simple stretching or abdominal massage to aid digestion. Postpone vigorous exercise for at least 6 hours. Protein-heavy late-night meals are somewhat different. Light resistance training or yoga after about 2 hours can be beneficial, since protein aids muscle recovery and growth. Appropriate stimulation can provide positive effects. For high-sodium late-night meals, hydration is most important. Drink plenty of water and consume potassium-rich foods like bananas or tomatoes to help sodium elimination. Saunas or warm baths are also good alternatives. Time-based strategies matter too. For late-night eating between 8 and 9 p.m., light activity for about 30 minutes after 2 hours is effective. Between 9 and 10 p.m., substitute with next morning exercise. After 10 p.m., skip same-day exercise and focus on next-day diet management. Let me suggest a weekly management approach. Avoid late-night eating Monday through Wednesday, and if you eat late Thursday, respond with Friday morning exercise. For weekend late-night eating, create an exercise plan extending through Monday for gradual resolution. Psychological approach is also necessary. Guilt-induced stress after late-night eating can actually increase cortisol secretion, promoting fat accumulation. Maintaining a mindset that imperfection is okay and approaching from a long-term perspective is important. I want to emphasize sleep's importance too. When late-night exercise reduces sleep time, it disrupts appetite-regulating hormones like leptin and ghrelin. Adequate sleep is one of the most effective ways to offset negative late eating effects. In conclusion, exercising immediately after late night eating doesn't help with weight loss in most cases. Instead, it's likely to cause weight gain due to side effects like digestion interference, sleep pattern disruption, and increased stress hormones. The real solution is customized responses considering food type and timing, helping digestion with light activity, getting adequate sleep, and balancing with appropriate next day. Exercise and diet control is the wisest approach. For your healthy lifestyle, focus on creating sustainable habits rather than pursuing perfection. Small changes will accumulate to create significant results.